Estamos por acá por Red Dead Redemption, chicos. Empezando primer capítulo, perdón. Primer capítulo, vamos a continuar.
Which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Bien.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
Uy.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush.
Bien.
Armadillo.
Hemos llegado a Armadillo. Bien, muchachos, vamos a empezar. Vamos a ver. Y para mover. Bien, bien, bien. Vamos a... Bien, para correr rápidamente. Bien, bien, bien. La primera misión. Primera misión. Estamos en la primera misión, muchachos.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
A ver, interesante.
You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Ulster.
I was told some darn fool ruffians choked up horses to
If you
death.
say so. Take it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust.
Bien.
Things aren't what they were.
Whoa there.
A ver, para acelerar el caballo con X. Bien. Oh, corre, corre, corre full. Ah, ok, con R1 para frenarlo. Bien. A ver, chicos, permítanme aquí un momento. Vamos a hacer una modificación por acá. Permítanme un segundito. A ver, a ver, a ver, a ver, a ver. A ver, un momento, chicos. Listo, continuamos, continuamos. A ver, bien, ahora sí, hacia allá.
Are you playing? Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
Oh, está cansado el caballo. Ah, ok, ya se recuperó.
Oh, you ain't very very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
Bien.
You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with delusions, but no, me neither.
Uy. Ah, ok, bien. Me había salido.
Told me he was out in Blackwater a few
Sigamos,
months
sigamos,
back and
sigamos.
stole one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
Hey, you wind him up like a clock. Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me.
Times are changing fast. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Mercer Station. Bien, con cuidado,
Who's this
cuidado,
friend you're
cuidado.
looking for?
Nobody you need to concern yourself with.
Never you mind all my questions, Mr. Marston. I just reckon you might be barking out a knot heading for the fort.
We'll see when we get there.
Well, I sure as hell ain't sticking around. Fort Mercer ain't no place for an old man like me to be a dawdling around.
Un poco loco el caballo. Vamos a cogerle el control.
Yeah, yeah.
A ver, bien.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do.
Oh,
You're not far now,
cadáver.
Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill.
Cadáver allá atrás.
Yeah.
Easy.
Bien, hemos
Listen,
llegado.
mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
Dice que una banda ha
So I
entrado. Bien.
understand.
Me imagino que quiere que lo
This is
ayudemos a
where we part
recuperarlo.
ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Bien, vamos a ver qué podemos hacer nosotros por acá. Acércate a Fort Mercer. Bien. Con calmita porque no quiero que le hagan algo a mi caballo. Bien. Vamos observando el lugar primero que todo.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you!
Bill, uy.
Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody
Uy.
needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Uy.
Bill, please. They want to
No,
kill us
anda.
all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me? You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge.
Uy, nos está
No more
desafiando.
Dutch.
Me está
No
desafiando.
more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Ok, me está desafiando. Hey, buenas noches a los que se están uniendo, los que están visualizando. Buenas noches a mis espectadores. ¿Cómo están?
Fort John.
Estamos aquí en Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption. No puede ser. Ha dado un tiro. No te lo puedo creer. Bien, al menos nos rescataron. Ah. Bien, primera misión, nuevos amigos, viejos problemas. Primera misión.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
Okay.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got...
Uy, no puede ser. Se desconectó el mando, el video fue muy largo. Permítame, disculpen. Listo.
got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Al menos nos están ayudando. Bien. Reúnete con Bunny. Vamos a ver. Bunny aparece con un círculo. Ok, listo. Ok, parece que Bunny vive aquí. A ver. Ah, ok, aquí está.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Bien, después de la herida, aquí estamos vivos. Bien, nos ha invitado a caminar Bunny. Vamos a ver.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up
El despacho del capataz.
outlaws such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
I picked out a fine horse for you.
Oh,
Come on,
caballo.
boy. Come
Bien,
on,
tenemos
time
un
for
nuevo
you to see
caballo.
what a real ranch looks like.
Bien, vamos con Bonnie.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very
Ok,
convenient.
una
I don't think
tienda.
I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Está la tienda, bien. Otra vista a la tienda. Ahí está.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it
Oh.
certainly looks like a fine corral.
I
Un
suspect
corral.
you've
Me
stolen
encantan los
more
gráficos.
horses
Me
than you've
encantan.
broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Uy, me separé mucho. El caballo se me... Bien.
Are you
Estación
bored
del
of the
tren.
ranch already? Yeah.
Yeah.
Muy bonito la
That's the
granja.
barn over there.
A ver.
Paul built it himself when I was just a
El
little
granero.
girl.
Él está diciendo que el papá lo construyó. Perfecto.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Bien.
Let's go. Oh, yeah.
Me encanta el realismo del juego.
Come on, I don't bite.
Listo. Vamos con Boone.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll
Oh,
show you the
me
house
está
and then you
invitando a
can sit for
descansar.
a while.
Thank you.
Perdón, a pasar.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a
Bien,
fine
vamos a
one.
vigilar.
Come,
Nuestra
let's head
primera
out. The country is
misión
really beautiful
oficial,
around this
oficial,
time.
oficial. Vamos a ver de qué es capaz el señor Marston.
We'd best get moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us.
A ver. A ver. Aquí vamos. Aumenta el caballo, ya descansó
Keep
mucho
your eyes
también.
open and try not to get yourself shot again.
Come on.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
Vamos a ver con qué nos
I feel a lot
encontramos por
happier
ahí.
now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
A ver, se le mueve la cola y todo. Qué interesante. A ver, ¿no se puede modificar la cámara? Oh,
Come on.
hasta el momento no nos han enseñado todavía. Se ve
I
bien,
don't
bien.
believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? Whoa! Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pot.
A ver. Oh. Los conejos.
Better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see.
Y... No lo veo, no lo veo. Ah, ok,
Much
listo.
obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters.
Estaban comiendo.
Now back up. We should
Se
check
estaban
out the
comiendo el
rest of the
cultivo.
ranch.
El caballo se está yendo para allá. Bien, listo. A ver. Uy, ¿qué es eso? Es un coyote. Vamos a esperar a Bunny.
Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover. Come on, boy. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Damn coyotes are bad. We can't
Uy.
afford to lose any more livestock.
Coyotes.
Kill them, Mr. Marston.
A ver. Oh, tenemos una habilidad.
Good shooting, Mr. Marston.
Bien. Ok. Una habilidad lo que tenemos acá.
Let's go.
Yeah. Quick, we're going after the chicken.
Van a comer los pollos.
Get up from
Dios.
that.
Nice shot.
Adiós.
Damn coyotes.
Come on.
Yeah, we got one. Easy now. That
Bien.
coyote won't be back.
Bien, bien. Falta uno por acá. No lo veo. Aquí lo tengo. Estaban comiendo los pollos.
Well,
Uy, chicos, había tenido una desconexión. No me había dado cuenta. No me había dado cuenta que habíamos tenido una desconexión. Disculpen. Aquí estamos nuevamente de vuelta. Estamos de vuelta. A ver, ahora sí. Vamos a guardar la partida. Vamos a guardarla por acá. Bien. Bien, bien, permítame aquí un momento. Oh, buenos días. Bien, bien, son educados. Ok, este es mi hogar. Ah, nos sale una vez. Vamos a llegar donde Bunny. A ver con qué nos sale el día de hoy. Uy. Bien, bien, vamos para la segunda misión, muchachos, segunda misión.
oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
Oh, Miss McFarland. How are you?
Fine, thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and pathetic tale. By telling you, I would be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
No city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
Oh,
Still no
tiene
city.
vigilado.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
Bien, vamos a la segunda misión.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Oh, parece que es una carrera.
Come on.
Parece que es una carrera.
3, 2, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Mr. McFarland.
Come on, boy. You're not as bad as I thought you'd be.
You still think you're gonna win this, don't you?
Ahora es que se cansa mi caballo.
Come on.
Don't go easy on me.
Se cansa muy rápido.
Let's go.
Bueno, no la veo. Que se ve lejos. Bueno, la Uni me ha ganado. Bueno, aquí la veo. A ver si me la puedo alcanzar todavía. O sea que se cansa rápido mi caballo.
Let's go.
Corre. Se cansa muy rápido. Bueno, Mr. Bunny me ganó. Bueno, por aquí la veo. A ver si nos alcanzamos. Vamos rápido.
Go.
No, parece que me ganó. Rápido. Oh, me ganó por poco, casi me la alcanzo. Casi la alcanzo.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit at Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Bien, hemos completado la segunda misión exitosamente. Parece que tenemos más misión con Bunny, a ver. Oh, nos ha salido una M. Misiones con el comisario, pero vamos a terminar primero acá las de Bunny.
Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself.
La señora hace unas insinuaciones un poco extrañas. Oh, carruaje. Perfecto. A ver.
If you don't mind, I'd really like to get moving.
Perfecto. Vamos a probar un carruaje. Bien.
You're looking much better,
Oh,
considering
interesante.
you were almost a buzzard a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss. Nah,
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
Uy,
I wouldn't bet on
estrellé.
it.
Lo siento,
Always
caballito.
hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't
A tratar de ir suave.
right. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
I haven't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really
Voy
say
el
I
camino
understand you.
incorrecto. Vamos
I
a ver
think we
hacia
best
acá.
the road.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to argue
Bien, creo que te sigues el
with.
camino.
Neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please.
Cuidado, con
Now
cuidado.
who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been
Es
good to us,
extenso el
and
mapa.
I don't think
Muy
you're a
bien.
bad man. A little stupid, perhaps,
Me
but
gusta,
not
bien
rotten.
mundo abierto.
I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any
Frenen,
other way out,
frenen.
I'd take it. I
Bien.
can assure you of that.
Pick up the pace a little.
Del
What drive
pueblo.
to Armadillo? You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up a great plan.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. Guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me. So who's
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
Hemos llegado a Armadillo. Cuidado, bien. Y frenamos.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is to get off in a Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank
Ok.
you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Vamos a ver. Vamos a la consulta con el médico.
The whole town.
Vamos a comprar la medicina.
Howdy, mister.
You need
Ah, ok, aquí hay una gratis. Perfecto.
Trouble, let me know.
Creo que es esa.
Thanks a lot.
I hear half-done Hank's traveling circus
Bien.
puts on a hell of a show. Take care of yourself.
Oh, un perrito. Es un perrito, muy bien. Esto,
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once. And a little never hurt out.
You're more than welcome, miss. At least I did.
Why don't you have a look at Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
qué gran consejo. Gran consejo. Ok. Diligencia. Oh, pero aquí me sale la M para llegar donde el comisario. Vamos a ver. Ahora puedes comprar y alquilar las propiedades marcadas con... Oh, perfecto, con la casita azul. Bien, vamos donde el comisario a ver qué nos trae. Parece que va a ser interesante esta charla con el comisario. Ojalá sean buenas misiones.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you. And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson
Uy.
boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Man, what, you
Que
getting
dispárele.
cheap with me, boy?
What's going on here?
Este sí es el comisario.
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir.
A ver. Queremos hablar con el dueño del circo, con los
Oh, I
payasos.
done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening the deputy.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction, in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. Hard enough
Pero
running.
colabórame,
You know,
colabórame.
I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm
No tienes
reminded of how
jurisdicción, pero me
the
puedes
people I respect
colaborar.
for most of my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people that pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town.
Qué larga
That's all I
historia.
got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
The saloon's this way.
Bien. Oh, hay que caminar, perfecto. Vamos a caminar entonces al lado del comisario.
So who are we looking for?
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walt. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers and armadillos spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government. Hello there.
A ver.
There's the dumb rat bastard now.
Que empiecen los juegos.
Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Me imagino que debemos seguirlo.
Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months. Damn, he's seen us. Come on, don't lose him.
Ahí está. Bien, aquí está. Y está mi cemental. Sigue a Walton a su guarida con el comisario Johnson. Perfecto. No mates a Walton. No tenía pensado
Walton's as bad
asesinarlo.
as you say he is. Why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's the man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a star, but there's plenty more where he came from. Hold up, Marston. He must be at the old Pleasance house. Probably best we take it on foot from here.
Oh, a pie. ¿Cómo puede ser?
Looks like we got company, boys.
Ok, se dieron cuenta. Uy, va a empezar lo interesante.
Damn. Take cover.
Nos descubrieron.
Work our way up this hill.
Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. There's one behind the crate.
Yeah.
Take him down. You ain't taking... Get to that crate. I got you covered. Stay with me. Take that feller behind the rock, boy. Land a rope.
Bien.
Make your choice.
Ha caído.
Move up to that rock. I'll keep you covered. Look out. There's one behind the outhouse. My God.
Cayó. Bien.
Ain't your life worth living?
Take cover behind the outhouse. Careful, there may be more of them. I knew it. Quick, deal with those two.
Aquí viene.
Put a
Cayó.
window in your
Bien.
skull, Walton.
Uy. Estuvo cerca. No puede ser.
You're shooting fresh air there, boy.
Cúbrete, cúbrete. Corre, 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 corre. Estuvo cerca, estuvo cerca. Lo tengo.
One's escaping. Take him down, boy.
Escapa. Puede escapar. Aquí lo tengo. Bien. Oh, se puede saquear.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Perfecto, hemos ayudado al comisario. Primera misión, bueno, tercera misión. Bueno, primera misión como tal policial de acción. Sigamos buscando al comisario a ver qué nos tiene. ¿Dónde está mi cemental? Vamos a llamarlo. Bien, muchacho, venga, vámonos. A ver. Entra al menú de trajes. Menú de traje, a ver. Equipos. Momento. ¿Y cuál es el menú de trajes? A ver. Atuendos. Bueno. Vamos a ver acá. Damos dinero. Ok, vamos a ver. Bueno, no me sale absolutamente más nada. Vamos a tratar de saquear aquí este.
Can I have this?
Bien. Perfecto, ya podemos comprar más objetos. Bueno, nos vamos. A ver. Mapa. Armadillo. Oh, el río Bravo. Uf, es muy extenso este mapa. A ver. Bien, bien extenso. Ok, entonces vamos aquí donde... A ver, aquí. Pero no entiendo cómo se viaja rápido. Vamos a ver. Del comisario. Bueno. Oh, otro caballo. Y este caballo. Bueno, vamos a ver si nos sigue. Sí, nos está siguiendo efectivamente. Existe un nuevo amigo. Salva. ¿Qué tiene? Salva el buscador de tesoros. A ver. A ver, ves con el buscatesoros. Estas son misiones random. Vamos a saquear a estos muchachos acá. A ver, tú que tenías por acá. Bien. Y vamos a agarrar la munición. Vamos a ver.
There's much treasure here. You want map? I retired. Here, take map. You earn it.
Thanks, mister.
Oh, me regaló un mapa. Bueno. Este no es mi caballo, a ver. ¿Cuál es mi caballo? Ah, ok. Cualquiera de estos dos. Está el negro y está este. Perfecto. Ok, entonces aquí hay que hacer buenas acciones. Es decir, como la vida real. Si me porto bien, pues me tratan muy bien. Es interesante. Uy, estrellé. Hemos llegado nuevamente donde el comisario. Vamos a ver qué nos tiene nuevamente. Estupendo, chicos. Vamos a ver. Justicia en Petty
Hello?
Sebastian. Vamos a ver.
Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of days.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! Marshall!
A ver.
Marshall! I've just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go.
Ok.
You ride with us again, Marson?
Una nueva
You help me?
invitación.
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Ok. Se va la banda otra vez. Venga para acá, muchacho. ¿Dónde está? Véngase para acá.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
You some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty person last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys
Bien,
happy.
un combo
I mean,
bueno.
we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
Nearly there. Keep your eyes out for the Ballards. Yeah. All right. Here and follow me.
Bien.
Let's go. Stay alert, boys.
Whoa!
Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
¿Por qué me sigue mi caballo?
Come on! Full foot, Marston!
No se queda aquí con los demás caballos. Quédate ahí. Y viene otra vez.
Holy shit!
Damn!
Uy.
Those bastards were waiting for us!
Ya nos estaban esperando, a ver.
Stay with me!
Cayó uno. Cayó el otro. Cayó el otro. Ah, no cayó. A ver. Bien, sigamos avanzando por acá. Cúrete. Bien.
Put down your guns and surrender! Let's split up. You take the left, boys. I'll go right. Marston, you can go with the deputies or cover me.
Ok, nos tenemos que dividir. Voy a ir con el comisario. Vamos a coger la arma corta.
Eyes up, boys. Behind that rock.
Uy, me dieron.
Tell the Ballards to give themselves up or we'll kill every last one of you.
Puede ser. Le di.
My God.
No. Lo voy a cubrir.
Come on, you coward.
A ver.
Think you can beat me?
Cayó.
That'll do it. Come on, let's keep moving.
Come on, stop lagging behind.
Come on. The deputies are making some ground over there. Eyes up. We ain't finished yet.
That's too damn close!
Good shooting, boy.
Puede ser. Uy, me caí.
Come on. Let's get these sons of bitches. I see them.
Listo, cayó.
There's one of them. Surrender. You better surrender. You hear? There's no more for the vultures.
Do you want to die?
Adiós.
Sons of bitches. I'll head up the ridge to scout it out. See if there's any spare ammo in that camp.
Bueno, muchachos, se los voy a saquear.
This is mighty generous of you, mister.
Me disculparán, pero debo saquearlo. A ver este cajoncito que tiene. Bien. Bien, 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 bien.
Let's push it. Watch out. Looks like there's a couple of snipers over there.
Francotiradores.
God damn it. Take out those snipers, boy. I'm giving you one last chance to put
Uy, ya
your
los vi.
hands in the air.
No los había visto.
That bastard won't be rustling no more. There's the bastard.
You starting to regret this yet?
There he is.
Creo que ha caído, a ver. Ay, le di un pajarito.
Nice and steady now. Don't leave yourself open. Let's get to the rest of the boys.
Cayó.
You got a problem with me?
We got your back, boys.
Oh, me están disparando. Cúrete. No me había visto. Bien.
Let's get as close as we can before opening fire.
Ok, aquí los tenemos a todos.
Get those thieving bastards!
Who do you think you are?
Bien, bien, bien. Cuidado, cuidado.
Put down your guns and surrender! Help me out here, will you?
Tratar de bajar un poco más. A ver.
I think that's all of them. Fine shooting, boys.
Bien.
Now come on, let's untie those hostages.
Bien, bien, muchachos. Misión cumplida.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Estoy viendo el ganado, pero me deben la vida.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Onyx merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves.
Bien, hemos hecho un
Town is up
estupendo
in
trabajo
arms
por acá.
about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Tenían bien secuestrados a los pobres granjeros. Bien, vamos reuniendo por acá más dinero. Vaya más. Nuestro caballo. Ah, ok, aquí está. A ver, o ese no es, se ve muy... Este no es mi caballo. Bueno, será coger este caballo. Ah, no, aquí viene, aquí viene, aquí viene. A ver, es este. No recuerdo que sea este. Bueno, ni nada. Fuimos.
Whoa there.
Vamos donde Bunny. Vamos a aprovechar que estamos de camino. Vamos cerca, a ver. A ver, por acá podemos subir. Creo que sí. Uy, lo cansé, lo cansé. Discúlpame, discúlpame. Uy. Rápido. Voy a llegar por acá a ver con qué me encuentro.
Wow. Well, hello there.
Hi there.
A ver.
All genuine stuff here.
No, son cosas innecesarias.
Hello there. Thanks for stopping by. Hello. Whoa, hey. I'm sorry. I'll be seeing you soon.
Let's go!
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about you.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that? I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had
Ok.
died.
Tarde o temprano
Years
lo
before
tenías que
that, I rode in a
saber.
gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom.
Contándole la vida de criminal.
Like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to
Triste
do
vida
all
la
I
del
can
señor
do
Marston.
well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Bien, aquí vamos.
Come on, mount up and move these cattle.
O no, creo que aquí vamos a dejar el capítulo de hoy, muchachos. Hasta aquí vamos a dejar el capítulo de hoy. Nos vemos el día de mañana. Estaremos de vuelta acá con Red Dead Redemption con el segundo capítulo. Espero que tengan una excelente noche y se cuiden. Nos vemos, chicos.